What's up, the legends? In this episode, we're taking a look at the price of Bitcoin on the 4-hourly time frame. We did not get rejected from this major resistance zone. We're going to talk about Elliott wave theory and the possibilities of some different counts. Of course, we'll be zooming in on the time frame to see what happened here, how we could have taken advantage from these movements. All right, I'll be talking about what was mentioned on yesterday's live stream, and we also taking a look at what could potentially happen in between this range. So make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe daily today on Bitcoin Crypto, also to live streams to connect with the community. Not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything that I say. If you do so, do your own research, and let's dive in here, guys. Now, wow, what a day yesterday. This level here where potentially we were going to get rejected, okay, now that continuation to the downside, had a major blast off to the upside, as you can see here on the chart. Now we are hitting some major levels that are going to be discussed now in the next coming minutes. But first of all, what is the market going to do? Are we going to finally break this $25,000 range in the next few days? This is definitely a possibility. People are talking about a white swan event where, you know, the Fed is going to start printing again and the markets are going to pick up. But of course, that is only speculation. We're going to talk about the possibility here and what could happen, all right? Now, going from the ultimate low level from this bear market, which is at $15,500, now there are many ways on how to count these waves, okay? I've seen many different theories. I've been talking about my theories here. And let's talk about, you know, the one that has been talked about here on the channel as well, which is going from the lowest pivot range here, okay, with this corrective move down. This is the 2 wave. This is the 3rd wave, 4th and 5th wave. And right now we are in a kind of an ABC corrective move. Okay, and we're just going to go on the higher time frames, because if we go to the lower time frames and make all of the counts, then we're going to spend hours here, okay? So just going through the basics here, right, on the possibility of this being an A, B, C corrective move. This could be a flat one. We could go below the A wave here slightly, or even slightly above this range, okay? So this is something that we'll be analyzing in the next coming days, as well as the possibility of having a new impulsive wave to the upside. Now, there is other theories as well, okay? There is other theories as well. Take a look at Elliott wave theory here. You know, the possibility of this being the 1st wave right over here, this being the 3rd wave right over here, with the 4th small wave, and this one the 5th. And now we're having a flat ABC, irregular flat ABC corrective wave, okay? This is also very, very possible, where we've had this corrective move over here being A, the B getting on top of the 5th wave, and then the C below the A like this, okay? Very, very possible scenario as well. And now we are starting the first impulsive wave, okay, to the upside, which is part of the 3rd wave, okay? If this is one wave from a bear market low, then the possibility right now in creating the 3rd wave, which is very, very impulsive, is also the possibility, okay? So right now, if we do zoom in, you know, this is also very, very possible. If we do zoom in on the 1-hourly time frame, you can actually see that this has created 5 waves to the upside, and it looks like that we need to consolidate and have a corrective move right now. Why? If we do take a look at the lowest level here, as you can see, which is at $19,500, this was just a few days ago, we have one small impulsive wave here. Second, then we have the 3rd, very, very impulsive. The 4th here, as you can see, with that ABC corrective move on the lower time frames, and then we've had the 5th wave here to the upside. Now, if this were to be the case, then of course we are waiting for that corrective move right now, that ABC correction, okay? That could be, you know, it can be flat, it can be pretty aggressive. So this is what we are talking about right now in today's episode. After this massive impulsive move, yes, it is potentially likely that we are going to get some kind of consolidation and a corrective move, okay, in the next 1 to 2 days. So that is another theory as well, guys, as, you know, if we have broken above this major resistance, okay, because this is an ascending broadening wedge, as we know, if it did fail as resistance here and we do not continue to the upside and we're back inside of this massive range, I can already tell you there is higher probability that we are going to try and test, okay, and break the $25,300 high over here. Whether we do have a massive corrective wave and then try and break it, or we actually consolidate here and then have that attempt in breaking it, all right? Remember, for those experienced traders on Bybit, you get the best bonus that there is available, $30,000 worth of bonus to be claimed at the rewards hub for your trading. Now, Bybit has been my favorite crypto trading platform for the last few years. Now we're going to zoom in on the lower time frames and take a look at the major levels. But before that, I'm going to explain what happened yesterday, because I actually got into a long position here and also a short at the highs. And this was based on this chart over here against the against the Bitcoin US dollar pair, not the USDT, okay? Most of the US dollar pairs on different exchanges, all right, zooming in here on the 1 hourly, had a failed breakout from these highs over here, as you can see. Right over here, we were testing the highs, and this was a failed breakout from this large consolidation that we did have the first week of March. Okay, as you can see, we tested the highs, and I entered a short position on this retracement right over here, shared on yesterday's live stream. But overall, I also entered a hedge long position, just in case we were not going to get that corrective move. Okay, this was all explained on yesterday's live stream, but just a quick little update on that for anybody that missed out on that live stream as well. Okay, the reason why I entered a long position right at this range, it was because of volume. The volume was indicating that the pressure was to the upside and we were likely to hold this high of this massive candle. Okay, looking at the 15-minute, 5-minute, all right, and holding that range as the volume was pushing to the upside. And we also formed that Gartley pattern right over here. Okay, it was a nice Gartley pattern here, hitting the 7-8, getting that consolidation, as you can see right there, bouncing from the highest volume candle, which was this one, and finally, having that massive move to the upside. So I entered a long position against my short position right over here from this range that got stopped out and managed to hold that long position, okay, to the upside. Now, that was just on yesterday's live stream, right? And now what is happening today and what are the possibilities? Well, as you can see, okay, on this chart, okay, we've been hitting some major levels. We have a weekly level here. We are slightly below that level at 24,230 range, approximately, as you can see here. And this daily level at 24,853. If we do go to the weekly level, okay, I want to try and explain these levels, okay, guys. As you can see, we are currently, below this range. So we wicked above the level, hitting a daily, and now we're currently below the weekly, okay? So the possibility of consolidating or even staying below this range, okay, for the next coming hours is also very, very possible. If we go to the daily chart, we can see that daily level close and open that was not tested, was just tested today, as you can see, just slightly hitting that level over here and getting that massive retracement. So going in here to the 1 hourly time frame, what can we expect? Well, for the moment, we've had a failed breakout from this high on the 1 hourly time frame. So we want to see the possibility that potentially in the next coming hours, even though we do get a bounce here, there is a possibility that this can fail. So I'm paying attention here for a potential shorting opportunity. If we do get a nice bounce up to 24.5, 24.6, remember, if I'm trying to short here, this massive impulse, I want to have very good risk management. Okay, of course, there will be a lot of scalping opportunities like the ones I've shared yesterday on yesterday's live stream, okay? But right over here, if I'm looking for a day trade, after a failed breakout from this high, I want to try and get at the highest level possible. Okay, if we do get one bounce here, trying to get to the 618, all right, it's a possibility. It's a trading scenario that I'm looking for here. A bounce back up to 24.5, 24.6, so I can have very good risk management just in case I do get stopped out, right? And I'm looking for this potential move down to claim these lows over here. That's the only possibility that I do see here for a day trade. Of course, for scalping, I'll be doing a live stream. We'll be talking about many other scenarios on the 1 minute, 3 minute time frame. For these video updates, I cannot do that as I do not know when this video will be uploaded, maybe in the next hour or two. So basically what I am looking for here is for shorting scenarios, we have failed to break out. The possibility of this being 5 waves to the upside is also very, very possible. Taking a look at Elliott wave theory, okay, we can see here from the ultimate pivot low level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right over here. And now the possibility in having a little bit of a corrective move inside of this zone is just very, very possible. So if the price does get a small little bounce with very low volume, I would be looking for those shorting opportunities, okay, as we see that failed breakout from this high. Getting the consolidation, a bigger bounce here would just give us a nice risk to reward trade scenario with good risk management. Not much to be said here on this update, okay? Looking for a corrective move, consolidation, before we even try and break out above $25,000. Of course, this can be part of the consolidation. Maybe there's not enough selling pressure and this is just a large consolidation, kind of a bull flag scenario, and then we're gonna have a massive blast off. But like I said, after yesterday's massive run up, we are only looking for scalping opportunities in my personal opinion, all right? If I'm looking for that day trade, swing trade, we would have to get a nice run up here to the 618 from this low to the high with a consolidation with very low volume to try and get into a nice risk to reward trading scenario. You know, that is the only kind of possibility that I do see here for that day trade, swing trade. For scalping, where there's many opportunities, look how this weekly level has been insanely respected as resistance and as support once we were above this level. We had a breakdown here, as you can see, resistance. So there's really nice scalping scenarios where you do have a massive, a pretty nice move down here, as you can see, and that level being respected as resistance and that move down. I mean, this is already going from 24,280 all the way down to 21,150. So that is a $100 move with a bit of leverage. All right, we're looking for these nice levels to be respected. Okay, I feel more comfortable doing scalps and small little day trades. In this environment, the only day trade, swing trade that I do see here is a run up, like I said, to this range, okay, of the 618 from this drop and having a consolidation and very low volume for that roll back down, okay? This is going to be it, guys, for this episode. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing a live stream in the next few hours. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.